Hello YouTube and fellow DDR members, this is Mr. Eminem with the final part of my Return to Ravnica block Fat Pack opening trilogy, as by now I should finally have uploaded the Gate Crash one. So, without further ado, get the trusty knife and open this thing up, if I can. So with this one, I'm going to skip through most of the like what you get in a fat pack. If you are new to fat packs and are curious about what you get in there, well, it's on the back first off, so you can pause right now and you'll see everything that's in there. But if you want to hear my wonderful voice explain it to you, you can check out the Return to Ravnica or Gate Crash ones for that. Let's get a book, which we'll put aside. Big, wonderful box full of cardboard and things. And nice Azorius coloured dice in this one, which is now gone. I'll find that again later. My last videos have gone for an inordinate amount of time, so this one will be much more rapid, hopefully, and maybe this time I'll get lucky and get another foil Planeswalker like I did in the first one. Fortunately I can't get two foil Planeswalkers like I did in Return to Ravnica. Gate Crash was a bit less exciting than the Return to Ravnica one, so if you're looking for something interesting, watch the Return to Ravnica one. That was pretty excellent. These plants, that's what all the noise is. Let's clear all these things. It's only taken us 2 minutes to get this far. Ready. Let's begin. Right. So, have quick flick through everything. So if there's anything interesting that you want to have a closer look at, you can just pause and check it out. It's the uncommons, the Woodlot, Rosagorgon, Gleam of Battle. We've got a Vorrel in our first pack. That's not bad. Here's the Simic Maze Runner, if you are interested in the lore of everything, the flavour. I have to say I'm a little disappointed with how Wizards has handled the story so far. It hasn't been made abundantly clear what's going on. There's a runner for each guild, and the runner that wins will determine which guild essentially rules over Ravnica, but it's not exactly been explained what that means. I imagine the characters themselves in the story don't actually know what that means at this point anyway, so... Anyway, that being said, moving on to pack 2. Into the uncommons again, I should mention that. Sin Collector, another Rosagorgon. War Leader's Helix, and oh joy, we've got Amara. This Selesnya players know this card well and are not terribly happy about it. That's kind of shitty. Anyway, Amara Tandris is our second rare. On to pack 3. We have all of our commons again. Fun things. Oh, very nice. And Aetherling. This card will be winning a lot of games for mono blue control. It is just the perfect card to finish a game off with. Uncommons were Armed and Dangerous, Screw War Chanter, Putrefy, just amazing card as well. So Aetherling. On to pack 4. I'll discuss a little bit more about the rares once I've gone through all the packs, because some people just want to see what you get. So I'm ploughing through these today. All our commons. Into uncommons. I love Sphinxes. I love Esper and Sphinxes. I love them all. And this one's not bad. He's okay. Bit of a defensive card. Down dirty. And we've got Tajik, yet another Maze Runner. And that's the third of him I've pulled, and I'm not going to use any of them. So if anyone wants them, you let me know. Same with Amara. I'm sure there's lots of people very excited to see her and want to get more copies of her. That's sarcasm. Into the uncommons again. And a Notion Thief. We've got no Shockland so far. Notion Thief is pretty good fun, stealing other people's cards. I do like the House Demir quite a lot. So their evil ways are quite entertaining. Pack 6? No. I'm not used to flying through them this quickly. So spending 20 minutes meandering through commons and talking about things that no one cares about. I'm still doing the latter, but the former not so much. And commons. Try again. And another Aetherling. Well, I'm happy about that. 2 Aetherlings makes me very happy. Back 7 of 9. Let me know if there are any Trekkies in the audience, because if no one got that joke, then I will be a little upset, I guess. No, who am I kidding? I don't care. This is essentially for my own amusement. Feral animal? Animist? Yes, feral animist. I've read that as animalist until now. That's what I get for not paying attention. Goblin Test Pilot, and another Notion Thief. And the Black-White Spirit. That's interesting. I've not had a fat pack where I've doubled the rares before. Interestingly, no foils. It'd be nice to get a foil of some description. So there are not 67. I think it's 167. 67 boosters in here, so my chances are not guaranteed. Spike Jester, Xerix, and an Obsidat's Aid. Cool. I wanted one of them, now I have one. Yay for me. Now the final pack. This is where that foil Ral is hiding out. Must be. Because surely wizards wouldn't chip me like that. We've got a history. So commons. Basically everything here we have got. Ooh, nice. Far and Away. Orange Gladiator, Rock Farm Skeleton. Plasm Catcher. Oh, and a foil Gleam of Battle. There we go. I told you there'd be a foil. And that's actually pretty cool. I like that. I love the Ravnica foils with the watermark, or shiny like. And happy to see a Plasm Capture. It's mana drain as it should be, without costing $100 or more. I don't know how much it is now. Alrighty, to recap, and 9 rares. We have Vorel of the Hull Clade. He's good fun. It's sort of, at first when I first saw him, when he was first previewed, I wasn't super excited about him. He's not bad. I mean, he's a 1/4 for 3, so it's acceptable. And his ability, actually quite entertaining. Unfortunately, can't do it on Planeswalkers, which would probably be a bit too broken, so that's fair. But still, he's quite good fun. If you're playing around with lots of counters, you will enjoy this guy a lot. He's good fun. Amara Tandris has been... she's not terribly popular, and Wizards themselves have said that she was kind of a mistake, really. She was meant to be a huge amount better than she is. They just cut her down a bit too much. Yeah, there's not much more to say. There's just countless pages of people arguing about her and her goodness or otherwise, or lack thereof, perhaps. Aetherling, I'm super happy to get 2 of these. So the reason he's so good, and the reason you will lose games to it if you play against mono blue control, is that he evades just about everything. If blue control players will just leave mana up and they can get him out of the way for a board wipe and clear everything out, they can make him unblockable, they can pump him up. So there's just so much versatility on that. It's nuts. He's great, and I love it. Expect to see him played a lot. Tajik, it's not bad. He's a little problematic. If you can give him vigilance, then that's super good. He is, I suppose, being the maze runner, his battalion is very much about himself. He needs to look after himself. I suppose I don't know enough about the running of the maze to know whether or not thematically he will have enough people to get battalion up, but at least in the game, a 7/7 on turn 5, attacking, indestructible, is pretty good. Trample would also be very, very evil with that guy. And no, that was last. We'll do it in order. We've got Notion Thief. He's kind of evil. If you're playing against someone who is planning on drawing a butt-ton of cards, just flash him in and you can have those instead. Which is kind of evil and hilarious. Against my Zagana, Prime Speaker Zagana commander deck, this would be kind of brutal, because once I've established my board, I tend to suddenly draw half of my deck, and I've killed a lot of people with Psychosis Crawler. So this would kind of screw me over rather a lot. And he's good fun. This guy's pretty decent. And we've got an Obsidat's Aid. This is a good card, as opposed to... Well, no, okay. Yeah, I can specifically say that he is a good rare when you've got this in the same set. Yeah, just return target permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'm very tempted to run this in the Black-White Exalted deck I have, just to get a Sublime Archangel straight back out onto the battlefield when someone's not expecting it, before going to attack. Because Sublime Archangel dies a lot. If you've played against one, you know that you need to kill it almost immediately, and this will hopefully fix that issue, if you're on my side of the field anyway. Plasm Capture. This is an interesting one that is just, it's a great card. It's not as good as Mana Drain, obviously, because Mana Drain is one of the most insane cards to have been printed. It's Counterspell, the original Counterspell casts for 2 blue and just countered target spell. That is a very, very strong Counterspell. Then you've got Mana Drain, which casts for 2 blue and counters a target spell. However, you get, at your next pre-combat main phase, you get X mana, colorless mana, added to your mana pool, where X is the countered spell's converted mana cost. That is crazy. The fact that it is strictly better than the best hard counter in the game is insane. It's, there is a lot of power in that. That's why the card is still $100, and it's not even an alpha or beta card. This, according to Mark Rosewater, the head designer of Magic, this is what Mana Drain should cost, essentially. It's double 2 colorless. However, this one's, ignoring the casting cost, the effect on this one is slightly better, because you can choose the color of the mana that is added to your mana pool. So you can get whatever colors you feel like. So this is a really, really good counter. But it does cost 2 more, so it's situational. But, very good card. All in all, decent res. Nothing too exciting, no mythics. Still pretty happy with what I got. The 2 Aetherlings I'm very happy about. Yeah, I am in love with blue. It's my color. And yeah, that just gets me excited looking at that card. Other than that, I don't think anyone would be terribly interested in me going through all of the commons, as I'm fairly sure no one cares about them. At least if the feedback is to be believed from my first one, that is the case anyway. So, once more, to finish off, we got a Vorel of the Hullclade, Amara Tandris, 2 copies of Aetherling, Tajik, Blade of the Legion, 2 Notion Thieves, an Obsidat's Aid, and a Plasm Capture. All in all, pretty decent. So, I am Mr. M&M. This rounds out my trilogy of Fat Pack openings. I'm uncertain at this stage as to whether I'll continue doing it for Theros block, maybe even M14. Let me know what you think. Anyone in the regiment that is interested in giving me feedback, please do so, be it on here or in person, I guess. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you when I guess I'll talk at you when I next talk at you. Oh, joy, and this is almost gone for 20 minutes again. Hopefully the people that just wanted to see the res have seen the res and buggered off and won't complain about the length. Alrighty, catch you later.